get as many in as possible in the first newsletter, and that will be going out in October. This was a copy of the first newsletter that you got in your mailing. It has all kinds of important dates, information about the HSA, about the school, for at least to cover September. I won't go into all of those dates because I hope you look at it and save it. This is a small newsletter. Okay, the rest of our newsletters are very big. We only do it 4 times a year. They average about 20 to 25 pages in each article, and they can be a little intimidating. You say, oh my God, I don't have time to do it. My advice is you don't read the newspaper every day cover to cover. You scan it and you read what's important to you. Please don't just set it aside, because this is your only source of information for many of the things that are in the newsletter. This is the only way you will find out what's going on in the school. And we have articles written not just by HSA. In fact, our HSA information is really a very minor part of it, maybe 20% of the newsletter. The rest of it is information from guidance, department chairs, coaches, athletic advisors, principals, etc. So please make sure that you read it. Those of you who also know me through the years, you'll know that one thing that can get me upset is you call parents in the schools. We do have cookies, we have some munchkins and pretzels in the back of the library for afterwards. But we're an involved group who are trying to make a difference at West and in Cherry Hill. And it takes a concerted effort over a long period of time. As I said, a project graduation.
Thank you, Mrs. Simon. First of all, if you have a car with license number HRU 66B, your lights are on. Okay, that's great. I want to talk to you a little bit about scheduling. But before I do, I want to make sure that all the freshmen and all the new students here are paying attention. And the way we want to do that is we're going to be having a little test later on this evening, multiple choice test, and we're the right answer, you'll get the prize. The questions are based upon what is going to be said over the next 15 minutes. So it's important you pay attention. Who's a senior, was in your position 3 years ago. She was an incoming freshman. She was called up, and she got the correct answer to her question and won a great prize. So now she's in a position to be able to give a prize to somebody else. First of all, let's see what prizes Karen has. And when you're called up, you can choose from any of the prizes that we have to offer. As they've been given away, then you choose from what's left. Okay, first of all, Karen has the official Cherry Hill West baseball cap. It has the distinctive purple and white colors on it. As you can see, it's meshed in the back for all weather wear. A white in the front. It has an extra long brim on the front of it, which will protect you from the sun. Sells normally for $10. But it's yours free tonight if you select that. Horizontal bar for the AM/FM choice selection. And it also has a battery backup, so even if the electricity goes out, if you're sleeping, you'll still be able to get up in the morning in time for school. Very important. Thank you, Karen. Let's see what prizes Allison has that you can choose from. First of all, Allison has the official Cherry Hill High School West gym bag. A similar Nike bag made of the same material Strawbridge and Clothier sells for $29.95. This could be yours free. The gym bag is the official colors. It has large, long, white strap for shoulder wear. And you see that Period 1 course meets all days and go a little bit farther in room D2, which means it's the first semester and the second semester course, meaning it meets all year. And if we look further to the left, we see it's earth science.
So you're doing it. I heard you ready to go last week.
Best shots of the Democrats. Rich Maneri reports.
Vice President Dan Quayle showed up at Pensauken's Woodbine Inn with his guns loaded and pointed at Bill Clinton.
You take an issue, a tough issue, and Bill Clinton will be on both sides of that issue. That is pulling a Clinton.
And that was only the beginning.
You want me to be a little harder on Bill Clinton?
And he was, making a reference to Clinton's admission that he had once tried marijuana but didn't inhale.
You notice that Bill Clinton, he's been talking. He talks a lot. He talks and he talks and he talks. He's talked so much he has a sore throat now. I heard the other day that he took some cough medicine for his sore throat, but he didn't swallow.
But in this verbal barrage, no Democrat was safe, not even New Jersey Governor Jim Florio.
If you like the way Jim Florio has raised taxes, you'll love the way Bill Clinton raised taxes. And you're going to have time, you'll have the right opportunity to say no to Jim Florio next year. But on November 3rd, you can say no to high-tax Bill Clinton.
Though many in the crowd, made up mostly of school students, held up Bush-Quayle banners, not all were influenced by the vice president's speech.
It's all a lie. It's all about the raising taxes. They're going to raise taxes anyway. Bill Clinton is just doing something that the Republicans are going to do anyway.
I really don't like him because of what he experienced from the past 4 years. So I'll probably go for, I told my parents to go for Clinton and Gore.
The vice president said America will not trust Bill Clinton to make the right decision. The polls, at least, would not reflect that right now. Before he left, he asked the audience one question. Is George Bush going to win? When most of them replied yes, he said, tell the media. In Pensauken, Rich Maneri, the 10 o'clock news.
Money?
Money is very good. Very good.
Our motivation for everything.
Exactly. It's the American way.
What do you request? Answer.
Co-chairperson, Peter Green Fogel, Jeff Eastman, assistant chairperson, Mike Feinberg, treasurer, and I, Yes.
If you are truly sincere, please accept these pins and sign in to our organization.
Who knocks? What's your request? Who knocks?
Tina Church, Randy Cook, Jennifer Crick, Jennifer Dallow, Elizabeth Doyle, David Everett, Tara Urquhart, Rona Justillo, Adam Genn, Alicia Gum, Kimberly Heyer, and
Hello, Marcine Levickis, James Nicholson, Andrew Noyes, Michael O'Donnell, Bush McCandia, Tara Rogers, Amy Schneider, Eric Shaw, Diane Tomlinson, Nicole Suzanne, Wesley Tudor, Amy Zalkman, and Audrey Zalkman.
you have requested acceptance into PAVAS. In order to pledge your Project graduation is now
now in its third year of a 4-year plan, and it's been an amazing success story. The students at Cherry Hill West have just embraced this program wholeheartedly. It was unheard of to have 58% attendance in the first class, and 85% attendance on this night. And for those of you who are new and don't know what Project Graduation is, it's a party for the graduating seniors only, unless they choose to bring a guest, but it's not open to the entire school. It's on the night of graduation. This is a very emotional time for these students because, unlike the other grades at the end of the year, they're not going back to pass out an English class that will have some information in the form for you to fill out. Okay, we also have a Pathfinder service, and it's to assist parents in accessing the college materials that are in the West.
Ms. Petrick in the Physical Education Department, Mrs. Borges, Mr. and Mrs. Minadiri, and Mr. McCallum may or may not be here. There was an emergency in his family, and he will try to make it, but he may not. If, when you go to one of those classes, if the teacher is not there, there are refreshments, I believe, in the cafeteria, will be available, and we invite you.
Come on, Rena.